Hi. So, we will be continuing our discussion on computer networks and internet protocol. Today, we will be discussing on a topic of called network security, or per se, rather initially we will be discussing as a security of the computing system per se what we mean, and then we will look at that network security. So to say, we as far as the course is concerned, it may not be within the very core of the overall course of computer networks and internet protocol, and but what we thought that without talking or discussing something on network security, the overall phenomena may not be complete, right. So, we thought that we will add one, if possible, 2 lectures on computer per se this network security, right. And but for your convenience, that will be most likely not including these in your exam per se. So, that is more of a thing what we like to say, that the to see the security aspects and what are the approaches things, but do not bother about the exam per se. So, why this is becoming important? Because see, today's world or today's enterprise or today's day to day interaction are all becoming dependent on not only the computers, but more dependent on the network level activities or computer networks, right. Whether you are booking a ticket or even paying your different your utility bills like electricity bills and water bills and a type of things, even sending messages or looking for things, looking some information for some aspects, and everywhere what we see, this is a omnipresent. Like if you even look at the banking sectors, so a more or less we are going to a scenario where you do not have to visit bank at any point of time, everything you are doing on the systems. So, in other sense, that becomes becoming one of part and parcel of our not only the enterprise network or organization, it is also a becoming a part and parcel of our day to day life, right, whether it is requirement or infotainment etc., where we see this security become this network become a important aspects. And in several activities, there is some sort of financial transaction is involved, right. And whenever there is a financial transaction involved, that becomes important to make it secured, right, or whether at all loopholes are there. I can say that the network is per se a secure network, okay? Then there is no loophole, right. So, whether there is a loophole is there, whether a chance of loophole is there, or what sort of quote unquote attacks can be there on the overall our network infrastructure, whether it is only affect the network or also the systems things and different aspects of the things. So, security is becoming a necessity rather than a yet another subject type of things, right. If you look at the overall academic courses, this network security, computer security, information security, these are becoming a not only a subject, a line of vertical course altogether. So, it is not possible to cover everything, but we will try to open up or look at the thing that different aspects of the security aspects. So, in this lecture, we will initially we will try to look at that what are the different aspects of security which is related to computer and information security and network security also, and then what specifically we need to look at the what are the mechanisms and way we can make our infrastructure or the network secured. So, if we come back, so what we see that when we look at the security per se, then what we are trying to look at, primarily 3 aspects we want to look at: confidentiality, integrity and availability, right. So, these are the things, if these are breached, we say that the security is breached, right. So, confidentiality deals with keeping the data and the resource hidden, right. So, that is confidential. So, if I am sending a message to you or you are sending a message to me, so if it is meant for me only, so it should be kept confidential. There should not be anybody who is listening to this message or reading this message, right. So, confidentiality keeping the data and resources hidden or confidential. Integrity, what we say that data level integrity is that the message what I am sending should be reaching to the destination in the same fashion. So, that the data is not being tampered, right. If I am sending a message, so the data level integrity is there. There is another issue of origin integrity, or what we say authentication, like how do I know that who is sending is a correct person, right. So, if I am say getting a message that today there will be a something say power cut and you shut down the system or something, then I how do I know that that it is from the correct, how can I authenticate that thing, right. So, this is also a question of integrity. And then availability, enabling access to the data and resources, right. I say that there is nobody looking at the data, nobody tampering the data, no, there is a message is coming on the same thing, but what I do, there is a huge amount, there is some way or other I not make the thing available to you, right. Like what I mean to say that if there is a attack like this by which you cannot access the internet, otherwise everything is working fine, there is no question of integrity or confidentiality, but the internet is not accessible due to some problem, right. There may be physical problem of disrupting the things, or there can be some other problem of say lot of traffic increases, congestion, etc. So, there is a what we say a attack on availability, the resource is not available, enabling access to the data and resources, this is the availability. So, if you see the CIA primarily rules the all our things, right, whether it is network related, whether it is computer related, for that matter any type of document related. Now, what are the different type of security attacks can be there? So, if you see there can be typically 4 category of the things. One is interruption, like so if I interruption, interception, modification, fabrication, right. So, these are the 4 type. So, basic model is that a message is being sent to source to destination. So, interruption is the attack on availability, right. So, it is blocked some way or other, either physically or through congestion or something, that so that message cannot reach to the destination. So, sometimes we can say that this is a type of denial of service. So, it cannot reach to the things. There is a attack on another kind of what is interception, right. So, attack on confidentiality, S is sending to D, but that is intercepted and it is also I is listening, or a attacker is listening to the things. So, it is a attack on confidentiality. There can be a attack on modification, S is sending something to D, it is being intercepted and modified by I and sent to D. So, it is a attack on integrity, integrity of data is there. And there can be a fabrication, I is sending to D pretending to be S, right. So, I is sending to D pretending to be S, that means there is a attack on authenticity of that particular origin. So, I cannot somebody else is pretending to be somebody else. So, these are the type of attacks which can be there. And if you look at the type of disclosures, so one is disclosure is a type of threats, one is disclosure, that is snooping, deception, modification, spoofing, repudiation of origin, denial of receipt and type of things are deception, right. So, this can be deception. There is a threat of disruption of services, that is there can be a threat of disruption, and there can be a threat of usurpation, that modification, spoofing, delay, denial of service. So, these are the different category of threats. So, what we are trying to see, what are the different type of attack, what are the different type of security attack, what are the different type of security concerns, and what are the different type of security threats, right. And then what we try to do, we try to make some policies and mechanisms which will enforce my mechanism which will enforce my policy. Like, so I have some security policies, this may happen, this may not happen, etc., and there should be a mechanism to enforce. So, policy says what is not allowed. So, what is allowed and what is not allowed. This defines the security of the site, system, etc., right. Mechanism is the enforce on the policy. Enforcement of the policies is by through mechanisms, and there can be composition of policies. If policy conflicts, discrepancy may create security vulnerabilities, right. So, there can be if there are I have a policy and there is a mechanism to implement the things. If there is a conflict in policies, then there may be a security vulnerabilities may arise, right. So, it becomes system becomes vulnerable, right. So, why policy may conflict? Because sometimes in a large organization or large system, the policies may not be all globally decided, this is piecewise decided, but when you piecewise decide, when you integrate the things, there may be a problem in the conflict of the policy. There can be other way, the policy may not be conflicting, but when you implement in a distributed manner, that can be conflict in the things. Like I will give you an example, suppose IIT Kharagpur policy says that during a time period, say class hours or at midnights, there should not be any internet connection from the hall to internet, right. However, this is the policy, however, the same in the same policy document that is there, however, that connection from the labs to the internet, it is not restricted, because that is allowed. So, from the hall of residences or students hostel, it is may be restricted, say this is the thing. Now, policy wise it is documented, by when implementing, I implemented that policy in the hall particular security server or your switch, which is say security enabled, and another thing we implement at in the departmental switch or departmental say layer 4 plus switch. Now, see I can this does not restrict the hall to access the departmental server and make a hop from the departmental server to the internet. So, in a sense I have violated the policy, but as such the overall implementing mechanism may not be that tough to do that, right. Now, this may not be that straightforward to doing that, but there is a way to create this is what we say it is a vulnerability, right. Vulnerability may also pop up if there is a something where policies are conflicting, we will see some of the things. Now, well, what goal of security, what we do? We want, first of all we want to prevent, right, prevent attackers from violating security policies. If I have a security policies, prevent. So, it is even if we look at our normal say what we say security of our particular building, particular campus, etc., forget about the network, that is also things are there. So, it is a prevention to prevent the violating security policy. If there is a another thing is that it is a detection. If there is a attack, the detect attackers violation of the security policy, I should be able to find out that where the attacker things are there. And then another aspect is that recovery, stop attack, assess and repair the damage, continue to function correctly even if the attacker succeeds. So, there is a case of continuing with the function even there is a attack on the thing. So, this is a called a recovery. So, prevention, detection, recovery are three components of a typical security goal. Now, there is other things comes up, there is a concept of trust and assumption underlie all aspects of security. So, say in our normal thing, if I am having a security guard at the entrance of the building, I trust that guard, right, and also I assume some of the things, right, that the attacker is likely to enter through this. I think that the attacker will be this category of guard or mechanism able to solve it and type of things. So, there are underlying any security things, whether it is network security or computer security or any other security, I have some sort of a trust on some of the things, and also I assume that this is the overall environment where the things are need to work, right. So, based on that we want to formulate policies unambiguously partitioning the system state, right. So, I say this is a secured state, this is non-secured state, correctly capturing the security requirements, right. So, if I want to see that a particular building or say IIT Kharagpur, what are the security requirement, network infrastructure of IIT Kharagpur, first of all I need to know that what are the requirements, and then if I want to implement divide or partition them into particular system state, that if this system is going to this system and this state to this state and type of things, then it is what are the security consequences. And finally, I should be have some mechanisms which assume to enforce this policy, support mechanism work correctly. So, I have policies and mechanisms and they are based on the trust and assumption. So, types of mechanism, suppose these are set of reachable states. So, what do you see that any system or network is a dynamic and active system, right. So, in a sense that every activities it is going on the things, we can think of the system is going from one state to another, right. Let us say for examples, for simplicity, I have a laptop. So, I install say particular operating system, then I put the security patches. So, while I install the operating system, it is in some state S1. When I do a patch the security patches, it goes to some state S2. Then I put another application over on the same system. So, it may bring some vulnerability, may not bring some vulnerability, but it goes to some S3, and so that means, and then I go on working with the things, put pen drive, etc., it go on what we say at different level of or different type of security states, right. Same is true for the network, right. You have different modules, add devices, add network level devices, change the network level operating system, enhance those things, patch with new type of things, and it goes on going to the state. So, if I look at the IIT Kharagpur overall network, so it's a what we say lively thing, right. It is goes on the different state. So, I say state S1, S2 and S3. So, our goal is that if it is it should be within the secure state. So, I say that set of reachable state is identified by this diagram and set of secure state is this. So, these are set of reachable states. So, if I say whatever I do, I am always within the secured state. So, if the secured state is a superset of the reachable state, then I am secure. It can be directly precise, like whatever is the it is on the directly mapping on the things or one to one mapping. So, then I say the precise state. It can be broad, like some of the reachable state are outside the security perimeter, then what we say it is some broad level security, but there are some security things which are beyond this type of things. So, this is true for definitely for network security, it is true for any type of security aspects, right. So, our basic thing that it should be hovering around this two, if it is always good if I can put it like this, right, but as we understand security is a costly affair, right. So, whenever you want to put security, you are first of all putting more cost on it. Secondly, you are basically making it more what we say time consuming things. So, its performance degradation may be there. Like I say that if I can enter a building or a particular campus straight away. So, I go on a particular level of flow is there, but everything is being checked with the ID card, scanning, etc., it goes on a obstruction way things are there, right. So, that means not only it incurs cost in terms of monetary, it also have lot of mechanism into place which may affect the overall performance. Then above all doing said all those things, what I want to guarantee is the assurance. So, specification the assurance has a specification, requirement analysis, statement of desired functionality, design and implementation. So, given so when I implement a security infrastructure, say particular this building or IIT Kharagpur by somebody, it may be his own team of IIT Kharagpur or some external third party, what I want to look at that after doing this, after investing this much amount and this type of things, what is the assurance that I should get that it will not be breached or in up to what level it is secured, right. So, I need to know say 1 to 10 scale, or there are different security standards up to on that basis of that out level I have secured, right. So, what I require a set of specification, right, a design constant how system will meet the specification. So, requirement analysis statement of desired functionality, and implementation program systems that carry out the design. So, there is a thing of this implementation. And of course, there are operation issues, cost benefit analysis, whether investing so much, whether it is becoming a cost benefit, there is a return on investment. There are issues of risk analysis, should we protect something, how much should we protect the thing, etc. Like we can say that protecting instead of there are say 20,000 odd system in the IIT Kharagpur campus or within the academic campus or even on the campus, but those all are not important to the authority. For IIT Kharagpur authority or smooth functioning, maybe 100 odd systems are more critical. So, whether to protect everything or I have different level of security for the things, I have a very cold level security or very strong security for those things which matters and which are maybe some other sort of security. And above and all, we should have law, customs and also standardization guidelines which has to go into. Are desired security measure illegal? Will people do with them or something, whether those are things which are legality there. And of course, there are human issues, organization problems, people related issues, those are there. So, putting them together, so what we have threats. Based on the threats, we frame policies. To implement policies, we design specification. Specification are with the help of specification, we design the overall security scheme or mechanisms and implement those mechanisms and then operationalize, right. And then if there is and it goes on in different loops. So, from there it goes on implementation or design change or specification change or policy change, or while operating it may generate new threats, right. So, this is a very dynamic and some sort of a lively thing. I should not say fully real time or some sort of a near real time or a lively thing, which is very dynamic and mutable things, right, type of things. Setting or set is means giving all those things. So, if we look at the attacks, so there are broadly two category of attack. One is passive attack and another is active attack. So, passive attack obtained information that is transmitted. So, some sort of eavesdropping. So, there are what we say that it is sniffing and doing and information gathering, but it is not involved in active attack. They are more information gathering type of information. So, that can be some software which is residing and carrying information about network switches, etc., and go on transmitting to the somebody. So, that it can launch a active attack. So, two type of release of message content. It may be desirable to prevent the opponent from learning the content of a transmission system. So, that it is learn from the things. Traffic analysis, opponent can determine the location and identity of the communicating host, observe the frequency and length of the message, etc. So, it can analyze the traffic and try to see that what sort of things are there. So, that can be two things. Very difficult to detect this type of passive attacks, because they are not per se show any manifestation on the system. So, they just gather information and pass it to somebody else, and that goes for a active attack. So, they are not immediately involved in the thing. So, some sort of a spying and type of things on the network at the network level. So, active attack on the other hand involves some modification of the data stream or creation a false stream and type of thing. So, that is the active attack. Four categories are mainly there, that is masquerade. One, identity pretends to be a different identity. Replay, passive capture of the data units and its subsequent retransmission to produce an unauthorized effect. So, it is replay type of attack. It can be modification, some portion of the legitimate message is altered. So, it is modified. It can be denial of service, prevents the normal use of the communication facilities. So, there can be a denial of service, right. So, DOS attack, very what we say quote unquote popular attack, so to say, to create a denial of service. Everything is in place, but you cannot access the information. So, there is a denial of service attack. So, what are the based on this, if we look at the security services, so it is confidentiality. So, some sort of a service called privacy, authentication, who created or sent the data to find that authenticate, integrity, has the data has not been, message has not been altered, non repudiation, the order is final. This is a typical thing, like if I say instruction over the internet, over a message to the bank, and say transfer x amount of money from my account to some Mr. something ABC's account, right. So, some amount, the bank transfer based on the things, then next letter I say I never told this, right. I never told that to transfer the things, right. How do you created the things, right. So, that requires some sort of a non repudiation, that is whether how can I guarantee the order is final. I buy a ticket, air ticket or rail ticket or bus ticket through some internet service, and then I say I never bought that, right. So, how do I say that I only did, somebody else has not this, whether the bank has itself not did, right. So, then the bank, there are different mechanisms, like one is going to digital signature. If you recollect that now it is not that required, otherwise we need to do some while purchasing something from say departmental store, swiping your credit card or debit card, they will give a paper where you sign and they will keep that signed thing and give the things. So, why that is? Whether you think that they are it is not possible that thousands of slips are going to banks and type of things. It is basically, if there is a some allegation that it is not, then they will show that see this is the signed thing, right. So, this is a case of non repudiation. So, what we use method of OTP, or sometimes that active the means PIN to enter the thing. So, it says that the order what I have given is final, you can go ahead with the things. There is another aspect, what is we call access control mechanisms, like. So, there are, while you are accessing things over net, internet, etc. So, that is a what will be the access control mechanisms, right. So, there are different type of access control mechanisms, like mandatory access control, discretionary access control. Very popular is a role based access control. Based on my role, what I can access is defined, right. Based on the role, I can access this type of data set or this part of the network and type of things, right. So, this access control also prevent misuse of resources. Then finally, we have the availability. So, permanence or non eraser of the things, like. So, if I am able to access something over the internet, so and if I have a right to do that, then it should be available to me, right. So, if any attack on this availability, there will be a denial of service attacks, right. So, these services are some sort of a DOS attacks, right. So, there can be viruses which deletes a file, right. This is also attack on availability, right. So, there are these different security services which tries to prevent this type of attack or give this type of things, like availability is ensured, confidentiality is ensured, authenticity is ensured, etc., access control is ensured, and so on and so forth. So, role of security: a security infrastructure provides confidentiality, protection against loss of privacy, integrity, availability, authenticity, authorization, non repudiation, and safety, protection against tampering, damage, and theft. So, these are the role of security features, which is true for other computing system, also true for our network systems. And also we have seen type of attacks. A very popular one these days is a social engineering or phishing. Physical breaking, theft, carb, etc. is there, physical attack, password attack, buffer overflow attack, right, overflowing the buffer and going to the other segment and type of things. Command injection type of things, like or that SQL injection type of stuff. Denial of services, exploitation of faulty application logic. If there is a faulty application logic in the systems, if it is there, then I can do a attack on that type of things. Snooping, packet manipulation and fabrication, backdoors, and these are the different type of type of attacks what is possible. So, with this thing, if we try to look at that what is our network security outline. So, it works like that determine the network security policies. Say if I take a IT infrastructure, what is the network security policies, implement network security policy. So, and there are other that, so one is determining, then implementing, then other aspect is reconnaissance, then vulnerability scanning, penetration testing, post attack investigation. So, these are the different what we say steps towards securing a network. So, we will look at the step one by one, that what are the different aspects of the network security, right. So, how to go about it, these network security aspects. So, step 1 is determine the security policy. So, security policy is a full security roadmap, right. Usage policy for network servers, etc., user training about password sharing, etc. So, what we say, making the user aware of these are the things. There can be privacy policy of maintained data. So, if I am storing the data, what is the privacy policy, a scheduled of updates, audits, etc., that is also important. So, there is usage policy of the network server, etc. So, user training about making the user aware of the things, privacy policy of the maintained data or the stored data, scheduling the updates thereafter which things will be there. So, it will be there. The network design should reflect this policy. So, whenever we design, it should reflect replacement protection of database file servers, placement and protection of the database file server, where it will be placed, whether it will be in the DMZ zone or where, location of the demilitarized zone. So, there is a concept of demilitarized zone, we will see later. So, what we say that, see, if IIT Kharagpur is a secured network, if we want to make this IIT Kharagpur network secure. So, what are my exit point? Typically, the exit points are the routers by which things are connected to the external world. So, what I mean, what is my basic goal? I want to basically secure these exit things, or and so in other sense I want to make this militarized zone, so to say, right. So, these are my militarized zone. So, but some of the things I want to expose, right, like my web server I want to expose, people should see that my web page and other things. There can be different other some of the applications which people can want to work from the outside, that is to be exposed. So, these are to be put into somewhere what we say demilitarized zone, right. So, this is important to look at that what are the different scenarios of this demilitarized zone. So, the network design should reflect this policy, placement of rules and firewalls, the deployment of intrusion detection systems. So, where do I put the firewall, what should be the firewall rules, and that should be a deployment of intrusion detection system. So, if there is a intrusion is there, how to detect that system, rather there is another sort of systems called IPS, intrusion protection system. So, implementation of security policy. So, implementing a security policy include installing and configuring firewalls. There are different way of handling this. So, we are not going to the details of the things. See, IP tables is a common free firewall configuration for Linux. Some of you may be worked on it or knowing it. Rules for incoming traffic should be created. Rules for outgoing traffic should be created, like I can say that incoming traffic only HTTP is allowed, whereas outgoing I can allow, we allow telnet, FTP type of things. So, both the rules should be there in the firewall. We will try to see those things when we look at that little aspect, some aspects of firewall configuration. Installing and configuring IDS, like or that intrusion detection systems. So, there are different tools, some freewares are available, some are paid things are available, right. So, one is SNOT is a free and upgradable IDS for several platforms. Most IDS are send alerts to the log files regularly. So, it is logged. Serious events can trigger paging, email and telephone, right. So, by these two things what we are trying to look at is the one aspect is that determining the security policy. So, what will be the different security policies. Another aspect is how to implement these security policies, right. So, these are two things are important, other than other means we will come to that other aspects of the things. So, when we frame a network, right. So, when we trying to design a network, so along with performance, efficiency, reachability, scalability, we need to also keep into mind that what should be my security policy while implementing or deploying the network, whether those security policies are implemented into the system or not, that needs to be looked into, right. So, what we will do, we will continue our discussion on network security in our subsequent lecture, and with keeping in mind that our basic network infrastructure into thing. Also, we will try to see some aspects of the things like whatever we have seen that in the TCP IP layer, what we can do with those things with the security things, right. Now, you see the TCP IP layer or OSI layer per se does not talk about the security aspects. So, and security comes additionally. In doing so, we should be careful that intermediate devices which gets this packet with there should not be any problem with the standard, right. If there is a problem or if there is a intervention or there is a interference with the standard, then the packet may not be forwarded to the next hop, right. So, there are a lot of consideration which need to be looked into. We will try to see some aspects and overview of the things which gives us a overall feel of the what are the network security aspects. Thank you.